As a fan of all things Matt Groening, I decided to explore the negotiations between the cast of Futurama and 20th Century Fox over how much the actors would be paid per episode. This conflict caused a widespread reaction from the fan base of the show, which wholeheartedly stood behind the demands of the original cast members. The series was being renewed for a sixth season after a short break from television, and the actors wanted to earn what they felt was a fair salary for their many years of service. The main issue in this negotiation was the pay per episode for the original cast members. According to Variety, the stars had all expressed interest in returning, but with the budget for Futurama dramatically slashed, the salary offers came in well below what the thespians were asking, believed to be around $75,000 per episode, Schneider 2009. IGN.com reported that at least one of the actors disputed this, but ended up lowering their request to $40,000. At first glance, this may appear to be haggling on the part of the production company as well as the actors, but the negotiation took several weeks to complete. The parties involved include 20th Century Fox, who wants to cut the salaries of the cast members because they have to make several budget cuts due to 20th and Comedy Central looking to slash the budget on Futurama to make it financially viable for a cable run. Schneider 2009. The main interests of the production company were purely financial, as other costs were slashed and the process led to a smaller writing staff and a shorter delivery schedule, WordPress 2009. 20th Century Fox insisted that it should be able to pay the actors less money due to the fact that spending had been cut in several other areas of the production. In business, we understand that the less money we spend on assets, the more earning potential we have when conducting business. This is the basic principle behind 20th Century Fox's position in this negotiation. They want to spend less on their voice actors, which could be regarded as the most important aspect of producing an animated series. The only interest behind their position is profit. The company did not hesitate to shave resources in other key areas such as writers, but swift action is much more difficult when dealing with the personalities that bring the characters to life. The parties also include the original cast members of Futurama. Katie Sagal stated that the actors felt that it was deserving of a six-season salary, Keller 2009. Sagal also stated, "We wanted what's fair, that's all." All the original cast members share the position of a salary increase. Their interest behind their position of more money come due to the fact that they had been working with the show since its inception, and the success of the series is directly related to their hard work and skill. According to Toonzone.net, all these actors have wise and experienced agents who know how profitable Futurama has been in the past and how much loot it will likely gross in the future and what will be a fair price for its vocal stars, Lou 2009. The previous statement can easily summarize the position and interests of the original cast members. They simply want to be paid what they feel are worth as commodities to a profitable franchise. In this course, we have discussed several concepts of and techniques for negotiation. During this particular negotiation, 20th Century Fox attempted to use its assumed power over the actors to leverage this deal absolutely in their favor. They used their BOTNA, or best alternative to a negotiated agreement, as a dirty trick in hopes of dominating their counterparty. As the negotiation began to slow down, the production company proceeded to open casting calls for new talent to fill the roles of the negotiating cast members. 20th Century Fox released a statement stating, "While replacing these talented actors will be difficult, the show must go on. We are confident that we will find terrific new performers to give voice to Matt and David's brilliantly subversive characters." Schneider 2009. In my opinion, Fox could have held open auditions without the publicity, but their intentions were to coerce their opposition to give in to their demands. According to our text, a dirty trick is when a party attempts to use its own power to threaten and coerce you. Coleman Deutsch Marcus 2014. Common interests were indeed strong between these parties. The life of the series as well as its success is the main idea behind each party's position. The replacement of the cast meant that 20th Century Fox could continue to produce their series without a favorable agreement with the original members. This has been a technique used by Fox in past negotiations. According to Variety, the studio previously threatened to replace the voice talent on The Simpsons when it couldn't come to a deal with its stars, Schneider 2009. This proved that the announcement was nothing more than a scare tactic, as The Simpsons reached the 20-season mark with its original voice cast intact, Andriva 2009. The fans of this series affiliated their interests with those of the cast members by organizing campaigns in support of the return of the original cast. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the show's fans reacted by vetoing any cast changes and petitioning for the original actors to come back. Vocabulary.com defines affiliation as an official connection to something. A Facebook group named Save the Voices of Futurama posted a personal statement from Maurice LaMarche, an original cast member, stating, "I have to believe all the fan support from all the petitions, polls, and your Save the Voices of Futurama page made a huge difference." WordPress 2009. The direct connection of the fans to their favorite show gave the actors much needed support when facing the hard-nosed tactics of the production company. Affiliation was prevalent during the course of this negotiation. This was a very intense negotiation. There were several opportunities for either party to resort to negativity, but the professionalism of these parties can serve as an example of how to behave during intense business negotiation. Each party clearly separated the people from the problem, made evident by statements such as, "That's just the way this show business works," Goldman 2009. This statement was made by John DiMaggio, the voice of Bender the Robot, when asked about his feelings regarding the intense negotiations. The behavior of each party when confronted by the media was by far the best aspect of such a heated debate. The decision to announce a casting call by 20th Century Fox did not go as they would have hoped. As soon as the news leaked, outraged fans took to the internet to voice their dissent towards the production company and the choice they had made regarding casting the 6th season of Futurama. Futurama fans have been understandably less than pleased, to say the least, since news broke that the entire voice cast may be replaced for the upcoming return of the series as new episodes go into production for Comedy Central, Goldman 2009. The fans were the third parties in this negotiation. Their position was that they wanted more episodes of the show. Their interest was the enjoyment of their favorite show. The parties ultimately came to an agreement. Nelly Andriva reported, "Financial terms of the agreements were not released, but it is understood that both sides have made compromises to bridge the initial salary gap. This indicates that each party was willing to move from their initial position slightly in order to achieve the common goals of everyone involved. This also indicates that this relationship will be strong enough to ensure that future endeavors and negotiations will be less tempestuous, as we have not had this particular issue rise again since its initial resolution in 2009.